snotty today. Very snotty. Rough as a robber's dog. But let's have a go at something. So I'm going retro again. I found this wonderful site with a bunch of old DOS games and a way of playing DOSBox games in the browser. So I'm taking advantage of this and having a crack at Syndicate. This is another game that's getting on for what, 30 years old? Well, okay, 25 years old this year, I think. Yeah, 93. Yeah, 25 years. Fuck me. Jesus. I'm too old for this shit. Brilliant, brilliant game. Well ahead of its time. And while it's still a bit clunky compared to, you know, the sort of game engines and the control sets that we got these days on controllers and mouse and so on, I still love this game. It's almost timeless, and it's a bit loud. Wish I knew what the controls were to turn the music off. So it's basically you control a little team of dudes that go around doing missions in maps, and it's all about basically conquering the world as a sort of cyberpunk corporation. So your main menu is fairly basic. You can sort of pick and customize a few things. Probably is nowhere near as exciting as some of the shit that you get to do these days. So you get to name your company, use a name. That's great. So basically the game is played across this global map, and you can only actually, you have to start off in Europe, and the aim is of course to take over the entire world, so conquer all of these different regions by doing missions. So to take a mission, you click on the brief and you get a brief description of what to do. So they're generally broken. I mean, they're usually combat based, and in most cases it's just blow shit up with a variety of weapons. That's the cash you've got, not very much. You can spend money, if I remember. This has been quite a while since I played this game. You can buy extra info about the mission. So let's see, I've got to kill someone. Okay, yeah, kill someone. Yeah, okay, fairly easy. Info, buy some info. Buy more info. That's not particularly useful because in the game you usually get like a target indicator which tells you where to go anyway. Oh, that's zooming out and giving you the map. I don't want to do that. Just that and go. So at this point you've got 4 very basic team members, and they're all completely unmodded. So you can upgrade your agents with all this extra hardware. You can kickstart some research. Oh, let's start researching. dudes with a variety of weapons. So we've got Persuadatron, which is great because that's effectively a brainwashing gun that turns enemies and random civilians into your minions. Pistol, boring. Shotgun, slightly more useful. Scanner, I can't remember what that actually does. I really can't remember what it actually does. And meds, so you can med up if your dudes get shot. Okay, you can sort of buy stuff individually and outfit your dudes individually, or you can click this button and then buy the same thing for everyone. So let's buy everyone a shotgun and everyone a med kit and everyone. Oh shit! I just want to do that. That's knackered me money. Okay, that's probably enough to get started. This first mission isn't particularly difficult, I think. Does M? I need to find out what the key was to turn the music off, because this sort of dirgy music gets annoying after a while. So we're on our little map. We can. So you can either pick one of your dudes and then move them sort of individually, or you can select the whole team and do them. Can you use control? No, you can't. It seems to select two people at once, but to arm them, you click on the little gun icon. And then you troll them around and shoot people. Now, they're not going particularly quickly, which is not helpful. I'm stealing their stuff. Because if nothing else, it means I'm going to have to buy it later on. Now, underneath all of these is these 3 gauges. Now, I can't remember exactly what these are, but at least one of them's adrenaline, and one of them's sort of like almost self-preservation. But basically, because they're trolling around quite slowly, if we crank up this adrenaline, they start running around like tazzing around. Fast little buggers. Now, one of the others, I think all the other 2 are, but this wears off after a while. And that's it. So that's quite easy. So you can actually wind that value down. Now I think the others are, one of the others is like perception, so it's like their ability to target. Now the shotgun's pretty shit because it's just, you know, it's a shotgun. But it is quite handy to be able to manipulate these values, mainly because it means you can tazz around the map a lot quicker rather than just this rather sedate meander. That music is going to get on my tits after a while. I'm sure I used to just turn it off before. Might be worth just hunting down any remaining dudes. Okay, that's a bit glitchy. And just nicking their guns. Well, that's pants. Okay. So what I did there was I just held down both mouse buttons, and that automatically cranks everyone up to the sort of max of their perception and all the rest of it. So it means they're accurate and fast and can hunt this little dude down and kill him. Yay! Nuts. Ah. So when you've got a weapon, you can pick up the mouse and pointer turns into these little calipers and grab stuff. So okay, one of my dudes has picked it up, so So, complete the mission. I don't think there's any guys left to kill. See, oh, yes there is. So in your little mini-map, you can see vehicles, you can see buildings, you can see open space, you can see roads, and you can also actually control the dudes by clicking on the space on the mini-map, which is sometimes really quite helpful. So... come here. So you can see on the mini-map that this guy is just inside the door. Come on. Come out of the door. So on the little mini-map you see this little grey dot, that means it's dropped something. Yeah, there we go. That's Nicky's gun. Okay, I think I've cleared everyone out. So to finish the mission, it actually says press space. If you ever complete a mission, you get this like celebration animation. Skip that. So we weren't particularly accurate. We killed 4 guards. Oh shit, there was 5. Yeah, probably another guy to kill. Oh, we killed 2 civilians. We weren't meant to be bothered. Apparently that took a lot longer than I thought. And used 4 agents. New weaponry has been submitted to the research department, so you can ramp up the speed of your research by nicking everyone's gun. So now we've beaten that region, it changes it to our colour. Now, I can't remember, I dimly remember that at some points you might find regions you've controlled under attack, so you actually have to defend them, but I can't remember how that works. It's been so long since I played this. I mean, I think the last time I played this was on my old 486, and this was back in the 90s, probably. I mean, I've been tinkering on this browser-based version as well, but I haven't really been playing it that hard. Certainly not enough to remember anything. So when you've completed a region, if the only regions you can access flash, so you can only actually go on to Scandinavia. You can't pick any region you want, which is a bit of a shame. So let's go and do Scandinavia. Why the population is important, I don't know, but oh, I forgot about that. You can actually tax them more. Woohoo! I can raise money by taxing them. Yay! So click on the brief. What's this one? Personal acquisition. Right. So this isn't kill everyone. Your squad has instructions to persuade. So to do the persuading, you actually need the persuaderdron, which is a good job. I bought 4 persuaderdrons. Persuade both the scientists to join a reputable organisation. So we can do our info again. Huh. That's quite interesting. All the shit you remember after you've done this stuff. Sell that, and sell that. Reload. So it actually keeps track of how much ammo you use during the missions. So we haven't actually got any more weapons yet, which is a bit of a shame. Oh right, that's because we stole someone's gun, so it's sped up our research time. Researching Uzi. Ah, cool. You got heavy weapons, assault weapons, miscellaneous. I think that's weapons anyway. The really good one is the minigun. That's the one you want. Or you can research mods, which are the upgrades to your agents. So I suppose I can always nick stuff off other guys, so let's just go with that. One advantage of having everyone with the Persuadertron is, if I remember, the more people have got one, the the quicker you can persuade people, or the stronger the signal is, because you can actually persuade other enemy agents and actually acquire agents. So let's just turn on the Persuadertron. Because if everyone's actually using the Persuadertron, you can persuade. Yeah. Come on. Persuade the civilian. Hey! So we've persuaded a couple of civilians, and now you can see them following us around on the minimap. Now I can't remember whether you can recruit normal civilians to be minions. Well, agents, I mean. But it's probably not going to hurt that I've got them around, because they can always soak up gunfire from enemy agents and anything else that's going to fuck you up. Now, this is why I still love this game, is although it's sort of does tend towards these sort of orangey colours, it's just the fact that it's got this marvellous sort of 3D environment, which, yeah, it is a bit clunky compared to games that we've got nowadays, but I still love it. I still love the sort of the wonderful futuristic feel that you get from the game, some sort of utopian, open plan type environment. But it just manages to create this absolutely unique feel that I've never found in any other game. Even though there was, I mean, this browser version includes, I think it's called the Northern Revolt, which is well, I suppose you could actually say it's a very early DLC, which was a sort of add-on version to the game, an upgrade. And then there was a game called Syndicate Wars, which is a lot later sort of rehash, which I never quite got on with. I mean, I did buy it years ago. I tried playing it, I think, on 486 at the time. I just never really liked it. It never gave me quite the same feel. But it did try and upgrade the interface and make it so you could rotate the map and things like that, which is certainly handy to be, because at the moment you can't see them. You can tell where they are on the map, but you can't actually see them. And unless there's something that really missed over the years, you can't rotate the map. So currently this circle is telling us where to go to find our scientists that we need to persuade. Persuade him! Persuade him! Persuade him! Persuade him! Oh! Let's make him run faster. Yay! Oh, okay, so we can't go that way, we've got to go this way. Oh. Right. This is a problem. Because there's these police guys. Oh shit, and they don't like us. Oh no, they don't like us. So, I could try and persuade them. But it's probably going to be easier is if I arm up, select everyone, go on full whatever. Because if you turn everyone's sort of stats up, then they will automatically defend themselves. Which, trust me, is going to be handy. Now again, you can't actually see into the building. But if we guide them in there using the minimap, persuaded. Yay! Right, so we've done one dude. And now it's marking on the map the other dude that we need to persuade. And let's just, because if you reduce them all, then it goes back to normal quicker. But they do actually move even slower and are no good for combat. I mean, certainly at this early stage of the game, I think you need to manage these quite heavily. Let's keep on using the Persuader. That means we can sort of recruit more minions. See, look at our little crowd of minions! Persuader! Persuader! Come here, bitch! Yay! More minions. It's interesting. The environment is also occasionally rather perplexing. I mean, looking at this, there's a sort of doorway here that leads to fucking Narnia, as far as anyone else is concerned. And there's someone in this building. I mean, sometimes it's useful to sort of notice these things, because you'll find out sort of little funny underground routes and shortcuts and things that you can take advantage of. Which that's why you buy the info as well, because the info can give you a heads up on what's available. It can occasionally hint at, oh look, don't forget you could do this. So rather than just ending the mission because we've had to persuade people, we actually need to get our little scientists that we've just brainwashed back to an evacuation point, which again it marks on your map and sort of shows you which way to go. And 99% of the time it's always where you started off. So where we started off was this little bit down here. To us, minions! Hello. We have a problem, Houston, in that that doesn't have a white blinking light on it. Means, yeah, I think these two dudes are our scientists, so we actually have to have them with us to finish the bloody mission. Sometimes the automatic navigation, so I click there and that moves our dudes there. Sometimes the automatic navigation that gets applied to the little peds sometimes ends up sending them off in weird directions. Especially if they have to go round something, they can get stuck going round something, even though you've told them to, obviously break off at some point. Now that's a copper, but he's not a hostile, so let's see if we can brainwash him. Come on. Stop, slow down, you little fucker. Okay, come here. You can actually sort of tell them to follow someone by clicking on them, and they'll actually follow them around until, of course, they get persuaded, in which case they're your minions. Wish I could remember how to turn the music off. Right, our little scientists are with us. We're there. Wait for our scientists. Yay! Another mission. So we haven't gained any new agents. We persuaded 12 people. We shot 3 people. Oh, we were very accurate. Oh, research on Uzi completed. I can buy Uzis. So again, we're limited to where we can go, but it's combat sweep. So kill everything. Eliminate all syndicate activity in the area. So basically, kill other agents. And this is the snag. There is other agents in this one. Yay! Okay. So we can buy Uzis now. So let's sell that. Reload that. Reload that. Sell that. Reload. sell. So everyone's got the same gear. And let's buy everyone an Uzi. Should give us a considerable advantage. So you got a bunch of slots. You only got 8 slots per dude. I think sometimes I always go into the habit of arming them the same way, but you can arm each team member with something completely different. Obviously, with the gear that you've got available, there's some quite interesting stuff that you can research later on. Let's get some research going. Okay, actually, let's select everyone and buy another Uzi. Okay, so sometimes you can only get into areas by using vehicles. So if I walked up this gate, it won't open, and the entire sort of town is sealed off. But nicely, you can view the entire town without having to have your guys there, so you can actually sort of do a bit of a pan around, find what's going on, have a look for other agents, which there don't appear to be any on the map, which probably means they're in a building. Oh no, there's one. That's an enemy agent. So there's one. I'm going to guess the rest of them are in that building. It's a very small map, so sometimes the best option is, if it's eliminate agents, you don't actually have to go and hunt them down. You can wait for them to come to you, which can be useful. So if you select everyone, click on the car, everyone gets in the car, and then you can drive the car. Vehicles, well, these basic cars are a bit vulnerable. And if you've got other agents, and you want to be able to get out at the end of the map, so once you've killed everything, so there's either that other car there, or you can just make sure your car doesn't get obliterated. Let's persuade people again. So you can eliminate the agents, but if we're able to persuade them, there's a trade-off here. You have to get close enough to persuade them, and the chances of us doing that without getting killed are pretty low. So let's just behind us. Taken some damage, not dead. Surprisingly, the police car doesn't care too much about us. Oh, damn. So the little grey dots on the map are like dropped weapons that you can pick up. Let's go make sure we pick everything up. The police car won't actually sort of get hostile unless we shoot at it, in which case it will. Or rather, it won't shoot at us. The policeman inside it will stop, get out, and then shoot us. Oh, red dude on the map. Get. Yeah, these Uzi aren't particularly accurate. Oh, we didn't pick up that cop's gun. Oh no, there is some space in our inventory. So obviously if everyone's carrying stuff, then there's no room for them to pick it up. We can sell it. So there's still guys left.
Put down your weapon.
Oh, right. So everyone's inventory must be full. Biggie. So enemy agents show up as red dots on the map. So it's really... Oh, bollocks! One of my dudes is dead. Okay, so oh, that was it. I only had to do that, but right click on things to drop them because I want to make sure I pick up at least the med kit.
Please put down your weapons.
Bastard. That's annoying. Lost an agent. No. Oh, the copper was carrying an Uzi. Oh, well, that's Nicky's police car. No, I lost an agent. Flamer. Oh, joy. That's probably a bad thing. Assassination, notable scientist. Can't persuade him. Whatever, okay. Yeah. Right, so got to replace my dude. So click on team, and you got some spare slots with other agents, which have got basic guns. Yeah. Okay. Interestingly, I don't think you can sort of move gear between your dudes, so you just have to sell it. I don't think the system is particularly harsh on you. I think it sells it for what you bought it for. So, pistol, shotgun, health, persuadatron. Actually, let's sell everything. Start again. I think it sells it for the same price you bought it, but who fucking knows? Let's give everyone a flamethrower, just for the piss. A couple of Uzis. Let's get everyone persuaded up. Yeah, that ought to do. Screw it. That was assault. Let's try heavy. Oh dear. Right, that's an expensive one. We can only... Oof. Can't do that. Right. Let's go for automatic now, because it's affordable. Jesus. Okay.
Selected. Selected.
So I don't think I ever realised when I was originally playing this how useful the Persuadetron was to just get minions that would soak up damage for you. And also, if you're armed, once they've become minions, they will actually sort of pick weapons up and take part in whatever you're doing. So whatever you tell your dudes to do, they will follow suit. So if they've picked up a weapon, nick their Uzis. My minions.
Selected.
Okay, let's start building a new army of minions. Now, if I remember, because they're not, even though I've ranked up their adrenaline, they're not still moving very fast. I think they do actually get slowed down by what they're carrying. And that only sort of gets negated when you start modding them up and giving them like stronger legs and stuff. So that's pointless. Many booby, it's because... Oh, that's very enjoyable. That's a minion. Minions are immune from the burny shit.
Please, put down your weapons.
Just fucking die already.
Selected.
Oh, I haven't got any medkits. Bomb.
Selected. Selected.
Fuck it. So, where's the dude that I'd assassinate? Oh, he must be here somewhere.
Selected.
Yeah, if you're running around toting weapons, people will run away from you.
Selected.
Oh shit. One of my dudes is almost deaded. So man. The guy made a kills running around. Fairly certain he's going to die, and he is going to die.
Mission completed.
Oh, good. I just quit that. One of my guys is almost dead. Really good thing. Combat sweep. Kill everything. Okay, so it's particularly onerous. Reload everything. Oof. Expensive to reload the flamer, but highly effective. Oops. Okay, that's still going on. So, how much would it cost? Ooh, lots. So we've got all sorts of these different upgrades. They're all quite expensive. Ooh, hello. So I think as the time goes on, your finances actually go up. I didn't realise that either. God, I just really didn't notice much shit when I was playing this when I was younger.
Selected. Selected.
So again, this is just twatting enemy agents. I'm certainly not in a position, I think, where I can persuade any of them, so I think trying to do that is a waste of time. Although,
Selected.
I have this weird idea that I'm sure this is true, that the more people you've got persuaded, the quicker you can persuade other people, or more people, and the bigger the range of the persuader drum. So if I managed to persuade enough minions before the agents came along, I might be able to persuade the other agents. Oh shit! Not if they're running up to us like that. Kill the minion. If they're red, it's because they're in range. Okay. That was it. That was the entire mission. Actually, no, let's go tidy up. Spend the time to just steal all their gear. Even if it is just a handful of Uzis, you can never have too many Uzis. naturally, when they're moving at the same time and you sort of direct them to an individual object, they sort of tend to blend together, which looks a bit cack. Just trying to remember. Let's have a quick look at my Steam library. I'm just looking at my Steam library now. Trying to remember what the sort of nearest equivalent to this would be these days. Satellite Rain, that's it. So Satellite Rain is a Steam game that I think has been always touted as being sort of the closest analogue to this in sort of modern games. I'm not sure whether that's true, but I mean, I've played it a little bit. But yeah, that could be about right. Yes, that's another region bites the dust. Enemy agents killed. Yeah, it wasn't particularly accurate, but. Oh, I have a choice. I can start branching out now. Thankfully, it's a bit more interesting when you've got more than one region on offer. I want a bit more cash. Scum Patrol. Kill enemy syndicate. 3 squads. Long range support weapons. I haven't got any long range support weapons yet. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the flamer. Right. Oh, it's not finished yet. Fortunately, I don't know what it is I'm going to get, but that's slightly annoying. How about oh, hang on, what am I doing? I've upgraded one of my agents at least, which might mean they survive slightly longer. Fortunately, that's used up all my bloody money. This could get interesting.
Selected. Selected. Selected.
If I ramp up their adrenaline, you can now see that my upgraded minion, my upgraded agent rather, is now much faster. And this time we're persuading the police, which is mucho useful because the police are armed and can actually help defend us. I think upgrading your guy makes the persuadatron work better as well, so that can't hurt. Yay. I've started persuading the enemy agents. Yay! They're not even getting a chance to attack us. Ah! So this says eliminate the agents, but I'm pretty sure that if we persuade them all, that's going to be enough to sort our problems out. Look at all them running around. We've got a veritable army. Just a minute. Something just exploded somewhere. I'm not even sure how the hell my original 486 would have handled this with this many persuaded peeps. It's coming up to 9 o'clock local time, so I've got to get ready for work. Let's see if I can just... finish this. Oh no, there we go. Another enemy agent coming in. Oh, he's on the roof. Come on, come and get persuaded. Join the minions. So unfortunately this mission isn't going to finish until I've literally persuaded everyone or killed everything. Someone's shooting something, but I don't know who or at what. Oh bloody hell. This map's sodding huge. Can't see any agents anywhere. Oh. Oh, there we are. Yay! Not before time. Look at the minions. And thankfully that should have given me hopefully more agents. Yeah, 11 agents. I'm sure I persuaded more agents than that, but I'm not going to sniff at it. Am I? Because that's all the slots I've got left in there. No bullets fired. I didn't have to kill anyone. I'll let everyone else do the shooting for me. Oh well, that'll do for today, because I now have to do my day job. But again, that's a little bit of retro for you guys. I'm gonna dig around and see if I can find some more retro games, because these days you see so much stuff, and all these games these days always hark back to something original. There's no reinventing the wheel anymore. There are some original games and there's some original ways of playing games, but at the end of the day, it's almost certainly a game that influenced a new game. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure how something like Assassin's Creed would fit into that, or even, well, even when we say GTA, we actually mean the original top-down 8-bit type original Grand Theft Auto. But even that was influenced by a lot of earlier top-down driving games that we can go back to years and years and years ago, like Spy Hunter and so on. So, yeah, let's. I'll do a bit of digging, and if you want to follow me, then watch the Twitch feed, YouTube, or Mixer, whichever one Restream's feeding onto, and yeah, we'll check this out again and play some more retro games. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, if you are indeed watching, and I will see you another